Game Grumps game. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. It's just show my face. Hi. Hey. Is this the right volume? Okay. You're setting up. That's the thing that you have to do since. Oh my god. What was it for freaking out? No, hold on. Hold on. That's better. It has like a little bar. I don't like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love a good bar. But not like that. It's Dream Daddy! Hello and welcome to another exciting Let's Play. It's your girl Kayleigh Alyssa here, and welcome. Welcome back to Dream Daddy, the daddy dating simulator, where we're gonna kiss some dads. Yeah. But for now, I'm ready. We're dating Craig. Unrelated. I have this cool glass. It's supposed to look kind of like bamboo. I say glass, but it's not made of glass. I got it at this, like, bar. There's, like, a bunch of, like, weird ones, and depending on which cocktail you get a souvenir cup to bring home. And, this was, like, years ago. Anyways, and so I thought, you know what? I haven't had sake in, like, years, like, proper sake. My girlfriend and I, we had, like, I think it was, like, an apple sake, which really just made it taste like an apple wine. So I figured, you know, also I'm late. You know what? I don't care. I don't care that I'm late. You know what? It's fine, because for people that aren't watching this live, they'll never know until you said something. Maybe it's just the music. It could be just the music. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna play the game. I'm gonna drink my warm sake. Wow. Yeah, you can definitely taste the 15% in there. That's for sure. Anyways, hey, pumpkin. That felt wrong. Hey, pal. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. Ellipses. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Oh. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping, I'm even worse with money, I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully this frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time, because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad, and had to start over, and... Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. That's gorgeous. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. The 3 lonely candles, uneven, 2 on one side, 1 on the other. It's beautiful and it's perfect. Yeah. I love it. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. Or kake, if you're feeling spicy. No, that's not how that works. It's not like sake and sake. What'd you say? I wonder if it's possible to do an evil playthrough. No, you can't do an evil playthrough. I guess the evil playthrough would be sleeping with everyone. Do you want me to do the evil playthrough? Should I sleep with everyone? I mean, I had thought about that, because I'm like, okay, so when I play this, which I'm doing right now, you guys get to see the intro and all of the in-between stuff. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, no, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. So outside of you pick the one person and you go on the 3 dates with them.
Each character has their own, each dad has their own 3 dates. But besides that, the rest of the story is the same every time you play through this. You know, this interaction with Amanda, it's the same as the last time that we had an interaction, which was when I played this game like 2 years ago on TikTok. And I played it as Cloud Strife dating Matt Sella, because he was one of 2 black men. And Cloud loves black men because they remind him of Barrett, his one true love. Anyways, so I was thinking, how many times can I really play this on YouTube and it not be boring to people who have already seen this playthrough? So what if I just, as Gumshoe, dated everyone? I just keep going through, the guys, because you can just date them all. I'm pretty sure you call them up, you go on a date with them, and you can get a date with all of them. Why don't we'll do that for the rest of February. We're gonna date everybody. And anybody who missed it this year around, you're not gonna get a chance to see it next year, because we're gonna finish Dream Daddy. If that's something you guys want to see, would you want to see me do that? Otherwise, I'm like, is this something I really want to do? Every year, we do the same story with the same Amanda, the same problems with her, you know, hoping she gets into a college and she gets stressed out, and then you know, I make her a cake and all of this stuff. It's all the same. It's all the same. Me going to visit Matt Sella at the coffee shop and going to the bar to meet up with Robert. There's a couple of things that are different depending on the choices you make, like on that first day, of like, do we go straight to get coffee or not? So there are some slight differences that you can do during your playthrough. But besides that, it's the same story. So yes, there's replayability with the different dads, but you might as well just keep the same dad and just date them. Date everyone. As Gumshoe. Anyways, we're gonna get some delicious kake. Cake. Sorry, cake. It's not sake. Maybe I'll make an Ace Attorney dating sim. Then you can play that instead, LOL. You know, Pink, if you did, I would play it. Absolutely. 100%. Is it... You know what would be great to see? Because, like, this is fun, but... I would love to see... If you did that, I feel like you'd have to, like, have your choices. Not just the guys or just the girls. Both. But then again, there's a lot of characters in that are like, this wouldn't feel right, because all these, half of the characters are underage. So you'd have to make some clear boundaries of like, alright, only the characters that are 18 or older. Please. Or honestly, if somebody made like, if the company that made Date Everything made an Android version, I could play that next year. Easily. Easily. So, it's really stupid.
What is?
This whole thing, I've been really weird lately, and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart.
I'm listening.
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right?
Emma R.
The one who puked in Dead Goth and Beyond, the best friend, or the other one? Oh, crap, there's 3 Emmas! I'm not gonna get this one right. I'm not gonna get it right. No, Emma P is the best friend. Emma R is the one who puked in Dead Goth and Beyond. Gumshoe uses save states. That's cool. That's not an option for me. I don't think. Yeah, you can't just save. It auto-saves when it wants to. After, like, an arc or whatever. So that's not really an option here. You think it's the other one? Yeah, that makes sense. The other one might be right. You might be right about that. I think Emma S. is the one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. The other one. I guess you're not technically wrong. It's the safe answer. Because then I could be right no matter what.
It's good to have fallbacks like that one.
The other one. Because then I'm not wrong.
Oh.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know?
Like on a log? Like on a raft? Like in the video game Raft?
And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. Yeah, Emma P. That's the one that, And wait a second, the one that puked in Dead Gotham Beyond was Amanda. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Is that like being, like you have blood type AB final? Is that a thing you can have, is calculus AB final type blood? Is it bad that I don't know what kind of blood I have? I feel like that's bad. Sake, holy shit.
Yikes.
Calc AB is the first set of calculus. Cool. I never took calculus.
Yikes.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing.
What? Whoa! I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
A, B, and BC are both offered as AP tests. AB is further than most high schoolers will get. Okay, cool. Good to know. You're a bad liar.
So are you.
I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. What size? Small? Medium? Large? And then one day, I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall. And after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than like 60 seconds, they all say they're bussy, like simultaneously, or busy, if you're feeling spicy. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? This sake is making me really warm, so I gotta go open up the window, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? And I really wanted nachos.
Totally understandable, pal.
Dad.
So I... Dad! What the fuck was that? So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there? But Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah. Isn't there a third? There's a third Emma, right? Or there are only 2 Emmas. How many freaking Emmas are there? You know what? One of these days, maybe I will play this again, and I'll name myself Emma. Emma S. Oh my god. All hanging out together and eating nachos. Without me.
What?
It gets better. The exclamations are... I mean, I'm glad they're there. It adds, like, little flavor to it, you know? But... it just feels so unnatural. Like, out of nowhere. It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has an arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss.
No!
Ha! Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just, like, glares at me.
Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the...
she pooped the bed too? Is she the boring one? Is she the gossipy one? She's the gossipy one, right? I know! Yeah, it's the gossipy one.
Oh.
Oh. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say. But I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat, asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R. asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and... Sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R. say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand.
I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening, pal.
No, I think he could keep up. What did Emma R. say? Ooh, okay. Got a load of this. Emma R. says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot.
I cannot believe that!
I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being. But man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. No, what? No, I'm totally, like, I get exactly what's happening here. Yeah, no. I can't believe the main characters are dense.
Oh, no.
They were dating in secret for, like, months. And she didn't just, like, tell you when you said, like, I think I have a crush on him. Like, there's something you should know. I've been dating him for a month and a half now, but we didn't want to go public with it. Couldn't have just said that. You couldn't have just, come on, like, could have avoided this whole situation. It would have been so much less awkward. Come on. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then...
Wait, left me on red? What's that? Jesus Christ.
Gumshoe? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know that because there are red receipts.
I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of.
Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
I think this game is supposed to be like, I think it's trying to play on like the not tech savvy dad and out of the loop dad. Maybe it's assuming that's the kind of dads that would be playing this wouldn't understand what a screenshot or a group chat is. Or red receipts. It seems a little unbelievable, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not out of touch. I don't think. SMH. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is, hey, that's my line. Hey, that's my line. That's my line. Is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
Ellipses, pal. Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died.
I died? Oh yeah, wait, no, I was married.
I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Who's trying to stab at the remnants of my cake? Sorry. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What can I possibly say to help?
Oh.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot goss. Because cool kids like us don't have time to say the whole 2 synonyms. Synonyms? Syllables. Gossip? No, we call it hot goss. Okay? Try to keep up, chat.
Wow!
I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. It is not. It's not. Your best friend betrayed you. She's been dating your crush for months and didn't tell you, even after you told her that you had a crush on him. Sorry, I just noticed my phone on the other side of the room. The screen wasn't, like, locked, so it was bothering me. And furthermore, all of your friends decided out of the fucking blue, because your former best friend is being super weird about you having a crush on the guy that she never told you she was dating, that they decided they were going to side with her as if there was sides to pick, and why wouldn't they pick you? She's been lying through omission. It's not dumb. It's valid. You're totally valid. They're assholes. If the screen isn't locked, your cat will get into your bank account and buy the fanciest food money can buy. I buy her the fancy food, I'll have you know, okay? It's like $2 a can, okay? Which I know doesn't sound like much, but that's a lot. Okay, that's like $60 a month. And the point is, it's not that I'm not, like, you know, being cheap and choosing the cheap stuff. This is the stuff that she likes. I've tried other stuff. I've tried other brands. This is the brand she likes. You know why? Because it has rabbit, and she loves rabbit. It's her favorite. So buy $1,000 canned food. That's only if she can get rabbit. If there's rabbit, she'll eat it. Oh, she heard me say rabbit. Hi, sweetie. Hi. I'll keep buying you rabbit, okay? You don't have to plot. She found out I caught on to her plots. Okay, it's nice and cool in here now, so I'm gonna... The $2 a can does sound more than enough for a sweet cat, right? Right? But I've tried other brands, and, like, this is the brand that she likes. It's the I and Love and You. And, she really likes it. And, you know, there's a variety. She can have rabbit, she can have turkey, chicken, cod, salmon, more rabbit. I say rabbit twice, because I buy twice as much rabbit as anything else, so she can have it, like, twice a week. Well, once every 3 days. She has rabbit. And I've looked into other brands that have rabbit pate, because she doesn't like the shredded or the chunks. She only likes the pate. I've tried, trust me. Which is weird, because, like, I'll share chicken with her. If I have a barely seasoned or unseasoned chicken, you know, one that I can trust, that won't kill her because of garlic and onions and stuff. And I'll share, like, a little piece with her. And she loves it. She loves, you know... She loves it when it's, like, actual, like, whole pieces of chicken. But when it comes from a can and stuff, like, she does not like shredded. She does not like the chunky stuff. And, you know, groceries are so expensive. I can't just be buying whole, you know, skinless, boneless, 90% fat-free chicken breasts and cooking it every morning for her. Because that's crazy. Especially when she'll eat this. She eats this stuff. She loves it. She'll eat the whole freaking can. She gobbles it right up. There's some days where she's like, I don't feel like eating turkey today, Dad, Mom, whatever, whoever you are that's feeding me, slave. And I'm like, okay, cool. Tomorrow I'll give you rabbit so that you eat the whole can, because you didn't eat a lot today. And then she's like, cool, thanks. So I did it. So I do it. Give her the rabbit. That way I know she eats the whole freaking can. Yeah. You love your rabbit. Your wascally wabbit. That's what it says in the can. I didn't just come up with that on my own. It says wascally wabbit on the can. Is the flavor. And then there's the turkey one. Is perky turkey. Like it's purring. Perky turkey. And then, what, the chicken is chicken me out? Like, are you chicken me out? Then the cod one is, oh my cod. Salmon is just savory salmon. And that's all the flavors. So, yeah. I love my cat. I wish more brands had rabbit, because I would try other brands too and see if, like, is it just the rabbit that she just really loves? Because she won't leave a single crumb in there. Like, she eats every little bit of that pate. Whereas other times with the turkey or the chicken, she'll leave some of it. She'll eat like half or even like a quarter, and I'm like, oh babe. But she like eats all the dry food, and then I'm like, okay, well, at least she did that. Anyways, no, it's a stupid thing to be upset over.
Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
Sake. You know what? I feel like by the time I'm done drinking the sake by the end of this stream, I'm gonna go like full Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. Hold on, I'm gonna get some more sake. So enjoy looking at the ceiling. where like for half of that movie, he's just like in a what's it called? What's the robe called? Is it a yukata? Is it called a yukata? Is that the Japanese robe? And he's just wearing a yukata and screaming, "Sake! Sake! Sake!" Because, you know, he's got, like, trauma. So he became an alcoholic after he, you know, saw a lot of people die during Custard's last stand. Custard? That sounds wrong. It's not Custard, is it? Is that the name of the guy? Custard? Was it Colonel Custard? Mustard's last stand? Oh, that's wrong. That's hot. See, the key is you gotta keep it, like, in a pot on the lowest setting of your stove. Just keep it in a pot, and then when you're ready to refill, by the time, like, you go and get that refill, because I'm not drinking it fast enough, it's like, okay, it's room temperature. Just pour it right back in, and then pour out of the pot. And you've got hot sake. Now, not every sake you have to have hot. Some of them, you're actually supposed to have chilled, or you're supposed to have room temperature. You just gotta look it up. A lot of them say it on the bottle. But some of them, if it doesn't, like, look it up. See, like, okay, this specific type, what am I supposed to do? This one, yes, warm. I think it's, like, somewhere between, like, 105 and 130 degrees. I don't know what temperature it is right now, but it feels warm to the touch. Which means it's above 98 degrees, right? And at about 210, it would start boiling, and that's when you're gonna burn away the alcohol. Well, not... I think it has to be a little higher than that to burn the alcohol. Anyways, I guess.
Unless you've been secretly been a robot, Ben, who's been approximating... Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time.
Oh, no. Too soon. With the rise of AI, it's too soon, Game Grumps. Too soon. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago.
But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom.
Don't say nugget. That feels weird. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. Or high school sucks. Ooh. The first one's really negative. The second one... The third one's kind of negative too, but I think it's either the number 2 or number 3. I think number 2 is the best answer. Real friends don't do that. Yeah, I think so. Real friends don't do that. Yeah. Well, let me drink some sake and give Chad a chance to put their 2 cents in. Unless your silence means you're agreeing with me. Okay. Yeah, real friends don't do that.
When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to...
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm right that your silence means you agree with me. Or I'm right about that one specific answer that I had. Both? Both. Both is good.
Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? You know, do something like threaten to take away your pay?
Oh, God, Cat. Why were you running like Redizo's stepping? Are you okay, sweetie? Did you run right by me? I'm sorry. Oh, my God, are you okay? Sweetie. I love you. I'm so sorry. So you can't be a spaz while I'm walking around in a barely lit apartment. Are you okay, sweetie? You mad at me? Hey. I love you. I think she's mad at me. I accidentally kicked my cat. Because she was a spaz and she was running by like right as I was like starting to step out to do my pacing thing. Which she usually doesn't. Usually when I'm out here gaming, she'll just be in a completely different room. Because she knows I pace and I'm looking at a phone and not the ground where a very dark cat can blend in a dark apartment. Because I don't really have a whole lot of lighting, as you can see. There's one lights. There's one lights. And then there's like the kitchen. And then there's like the TV. Which is like the Roku Valentine's Day background. Oh, wow! It's the Valentine's Day background! Because, you know, it's Valentine's Day and stuff. The Dream Daddy!
It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner.
Okay, I love you. I'll miss you. She's going in her room. She's gonna be okay.
If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you... If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Ellipses. That little snicker that she makes. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table.
Did we just eat the whole cake?
Huh. Yes, we did. We did just eat the whole cake.
Well, good check.
Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops.
Yes.
Thank you. Why does it do that? What's this? I want to find out who did the voice acting for this. It'll be in the credits.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, that's sweet. See, okay, see that one? I like that they had her voice that. I like that. I like that. That was very sweet. It was very sweet. Dad tip number 53. Pet every dog. That is a bad tip.
Got dads.
You've got dads.
Oh. Let's see. Conversation ended. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, it's the one with the little pink bubble. Got it, okay.
Hey, detective. What are your feelings about poker?
I can tell you what I would answer.
Poker? I hardly know her.
I quit. I quit. I have been beaten. I have been beaten. How do I respond to that? How? What do I even say? This is why I dated Matt. Okay? This is why he's the only one I have the perfect ending photo for. Okay? He gets me. He gets me. Come on. Beyond hardly knowing her. That might be the thumbnail. That might be the thumbnail. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the thumbnail. He read me like a fucking book. He read me for filth. That's what the gays are saying these days, right? He read me for filth. Okay. God damn it. You just see right through me, don't you, Matt? It's literally what I said. It's literally what I said. Next time on I'm just kidding. Like, that's just, this is my breaking point. I have to stop playing the game. This game knows me too well. Ellipses. There it is. Well, good talk.
Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated.
No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way.
That sounds great. I love losing money.
Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money! I don't remember playing poker with Matt. Let's lose that money. Always carry a pocket knife. Dad tip! Always carry a pocket knife. I always have like 4 of them on me at all times, and my girlfriend hates it. And she frequently tells me, like, when she realizes that I have a knife on me, and she's like, honey, you need to leave that. You can't take that into the restaurant. And I'm like, you know I took this and 3 others to the last restaurant we went to, right? Anyways, hold on. I gotta fix my hair. It's acting up. It's been so dry. The air is so dry, so my hair is just not agreeing with anything. Oh, I can't wait for there to be moisture in the air again. And my skin, not to mention my skin. Oh my god, it's so dry and itchy. I live for this music, honestly. I love it so much. Here, give it a little poof. A little poof. A little poof. Cool. A little poof. And honestly, oh god, this sake is making me so freaking hot. I'm just gonna take the hoodie off. Don't look at me. Chat, don't look at me. I'm just wearing a stoop tank. Okay? Don't look at me. Don't judge me. I'm wearing my undershirt. Anyways, Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Ooh, that's his green overcoat. That's his green overcoat. That's what he wears in Ace Attorney. All of the Ace Attorney games. Because he's in all of them. And he's definitely not going to stop being in them after the trilogy is over. And nobody tell me otherwise, because it's going to break my freaking heart if I know that he's not going to be in the other ones, okay? Alright, cool. Good talk. Good talk, chat. It was a pleasure knowing you. It was a business doing pleasure. Pleasure doing business. Sorry, there's like a stray hair that's like stuck. After I put my hair up, and it's like, it wants to just like detach. But it's just not. There we go. Cool. Cool. It was a business doing pleasure. Yeah, it was a business doing pleasure. That's how, whores, as Dana DeVito calls them, greet their Johns and depart from them. Whores. Whores. This is my impression of an owl doing an impression of Frank Reynolds. Whores! Whores. Sorry, I saw somebody do that in a TikTok or a YouTube short or whatever. Anyways. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's looking fine as hell, and walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. I would have. You didn't? I would have at least brought a 6-pack. Like, you gotta bring at least what you're gonna drink. At least. But most likely, I would have brought a 12-pack, so I can have enough for me and share. You have to. Same with D&D nights, Magic the Gathering gatherings. You gotta bring at least what you're going to drink. And if you want to be polite, bring enough to share. Hey, man. I love that they just recorded that. Hey, man.
Crap, I should have brought something.
No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet.
How long have you guys been at this for?
Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. Oh. Craig is here. Craig. If I'm being honest, yeah, I probably would have brought a 12-pack. Or, if I would have known, like, somebody was going to be bringing the beer, and they were like, bring something other than beer, I'd be like, okay, I'll bring some middle shelf scotch or something, or some sake, or some wine, I don't know. Depends on what the other dads are into. I would assume a bunch of dads getting together, I should bring beer, though. And I'll just bring my beer choice. I'll bring like a 12-pack of Spotted Cow. And they'll be like, hey, Spotted Cow. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Okay, who doesn't like Spotted Cow? Come on. Come on. Who doesn't like Spotted Cow? Have you tried it? Okay, then you probably like it. You don't like it? Well, then you probably haven't tried it. Okay, it's an easy beer to drink. And 6 are going to get you there. 6 get me there. I don't know about you guys, but 6 get me there. Okay? Anyways, 6 get me there. It ain't no 4% Miller or whatever, you know? 6 get me there. Oh yeah, that feels weird. I gotta go left side. There. We passed through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard! Ooh. I bet Joseph likes enclosing his backyard around someone's fence post. The penis. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual, because he is a hive, and that is how he expands his hive, is by brooding. Just making more of the hive brood as a hive lord. As the queen of the hive, he tends to his brood. It's just Robert, and Robert is just like a sliver. Like from Magic the Gathering, or Robert's just a sliver, just like making more tiny slivers, laying eggs. He's just laying eggs on the porch. So he sits in the corner of the porch, just laying eggs. Tons of eggs. Just regurgitating eggs. And then just like more eggs. He just keeps vomiting more eggs. He's brooding. I don't know why I just pictured it like that. Like, he's brooding. He's tending to his brood. He's expanding the hive. And they're all just tiny Roberts in these little eggs. Tiny little parasitic Roberts. Any more sake for this? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, somebody's cooking some kind of curry. I can smell it. You know, that's the thing about living in an apartment. That, like, they'll make jokes about that on various, you know, sitcoms, whatever shows. And you never really think about it. You don't really give it much credence, I should say. Until you live in an apartment, and then you smell it for yourself. The things that people cook. And, my gosh, it just... Sometimes it smells really good. Like, some mornings I'll wake up, and it smells like hash browns and eggs and breakfast sausage, and I'm like, oh, I want that. But I've got sourdough toast for breakfast and ramen. Because I'm a broke bitch. Someday, I will make enough money on YouTube to pay the bills, and I'll still eat sourdough toast for breakfast and ramen for lunch. And I don't mean like fancy ramen. I mean like a 37-cent packet of chicken ramen by Marukan. Because that's, I'm sorry, but it's better than having way too much in a bowl. It's just let me have my ramen, okay? Because also, those are like huge noodles. I'm not a fan of the thick noodles, okay? I'm not. I said it. There. I said it. I'm not a fan of the thick noodles. Or the, like, pork belly. I don't like pork belly. Or the seaweed sheets. What is that? What is that? Why are you putting that in my ramen? Fucking stop, please. What else do they put in ramen that I don't like? Oh, the egg. The egg. Listen, if it was a hard-boiled egg, I'd be all about it. Put that shit in my ramen. I'm gonna fucking eat it. What do you mean it's soft-boiled? You mean it's still goopy? It's still oopy-goopy inside? I don't want your oopy-goopy fucking... Great, and now we're back to Robert brooding with his oopy-goopy eggs that he's laying out of his mouth. Detective, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all of your money. Wow, the sake has got to her. It is not. It is not. No, even if I was sober, I'd still have the same opinion about your oopy goopy soft-boiled eggs. They're fucking gross. Hard-boiled or not at all. Stop it. Stop giving me half-cooked eggs. Where I come from, we don't eat half-cooked eggs.
Yeah, just like old James.
Oh, yeah, what was... Oh, I remember, Brian.
Greg's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Okay, hold on. Poker face? I hardly know. I'm sorry. I think I should poker face though, right? Right? Should I just poker face? I'm gonna poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker.
Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive.
Okay, I'm bad at poker.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Why? Is it like a sin to lie or something? Mr. Youth Pastor Joseph, you fucking cuck. Oh, by the way, Robert, are you done? You done brooding? You're done laying your brood? Are you done? Are you done spreading the hive? Forgot about Batman. I did too. Don't worry. There's gonna be a lot more Batman where that Batman came from because he's brooding. He's laying his brood. He's brooding right now as we speak. He's trying to regurgitate. He's working it up. That's why we're drinking. That's why he's partaking in the drink. It's not, because you would think pregnant Robert shouldn't drink, but he drinks so that it makes it easier for him to puke up his brood eggs. Yeah. So you can, expand the hive. And Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community. I fucking hate you. I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. No offense to anybody who's like, if that's your thing. It's just, people who believe in that kind of stuff don't usually like people like me. So I take it personally when they appear in my video games, okay? Alright? I take it personally. It's alright. right? People who tithe are the kind of people who, like, wish I didn't exist. So, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. He's just a big snack, isn't he? Look at him. Hey, look at his smile. Oh my god. Okay, his smile's a little charming. Alright, I'll give him that. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Oh, dude, you had me at pigs in a blanket. Get out of here. Come on. Brian. Maybe I should date Brian. He gets me. You know how long it's been since I had pigs in a blanket? I kind of want to make pigs in a blanket right the fuck now. Maybe after the stream. But that's not possible. I should not drive after the stream. But if I could drive, I would go make pigs in a blanket. There's got to be better ways to make it now that I'm an adult. Oh my god, just think. Think of what I could make. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? You know what would be really good? You know the little smokies? The little tiny sausages? The tiny breakfast sausages? What if you made little mini pigs in a blanket with that? Huh? That'd be freaking good. Or like get the really good, like high-end, like, you know, the really, it's not, I can't say it's high-end, they're hot dogs. But the really good beef, like all beef hot dogs, right? Maybe even the all beef cheddar, right? Oh, that'd be good. And then get some of that, like the biscuit mix that's like, that's also got cheddar inside of it, or, so I think that exists. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. I think I'm gonna do that. Now I'm getting drunk hungry. Jesus Christ, why did I do this? I do it all the time, but why did I do this? I want pigs in a blanket now. Fuck you, Brian. Hey, fuck you, man. Now I'm hungry. And I don't have much in the way of food in my apartment. I got ramen and stuff, like I said. I said that before. I got ramen. Cheesy ramen. Sorry, I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat after my stream, which I shouldn't do. Because it's too late to be, you know... Yeah, to be eating that much. Anyways. Not Greg. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. I bet your balls are delicious. Everybody laughs. At what I said, right? Let's just get the game going. Where's Matt? Oh my god, he's invisible. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. He's just clearing the table. He's mopping them up.
Craig, how did you get so good at this?
Well, it's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's style. Like, Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Yeah. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks. I like my voice better for you, okay? I like my voice better.
Now, wait a second.
Oh.
And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand.
Yeah, yep, that's me.
That tracks. No, that Detective Gumshoe would be like,
Hey, you guys aren't gonna want to stay in this time. I've got a really good hand.
and then everybody just, I'm out.
Well, you guys are lucky. I would have swept the whole table.
Oh.
And what's Chelsea's tell?
Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. Blech! Sorry. Just... I have religious trauma. I grew up Catholic. My dad stayed that way. Now we don't talk. Ugh. It's sweater tied around your neck. The way you hold your hands. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh.
See, you can't even say that with a straight face.
Well, what about Robert?
I share your disgust. Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad somebody's got my back here. Look, it's not my fault. Right? Right. The world did this. I'm just dealing with the consequences. I did turn off my oven. Yeah, I turned off my stove. This is the last of the sake. This is a good idea. It was like a $10 bottle of sake too. It's friggin' awesome. It's smooth. It wasn't at first. At first it had kind of a bite. But now it's like, yeah. Yeah. It's like drinking rice wine. I don't know what to compare it to. It's easy. It's easy to drink. It's very easy to drink. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company.
Oh.
Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Alfred! Alfred! Yes, Master Wayne?
Hey.
Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed. Do you want a Johnny's?
Oh.
I could get you the straight South easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours in. A favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really. I think I'm good. My wife, on the other hand. Right.
Oh.
But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet and it's the backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. Pigs in a blankets? Pigs in blankets? I don't know. I skipped the last sentence. It's fine. Oh. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4! I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times! Oh! Actually, it's technically 5. Did you just count your wife as a child? Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her and for her birthday. But she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. So throw it out or something. I'm just saying. Like, come on. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now.
Oh, Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walked in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked. But then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere.
Hey.
Fake poop, but still. Well, that reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories?
Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. Yeah, well, yeah, after a couple beers, for sure. Sure, yeah, of course it is. Of course it's not terrible.
Hey.
Hey, these scale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
Oh.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Hey, dude.
I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips.
Matt gets me. This is why Matt was the only one I got the good ending with. Alright. Pierce the kale chips. Like Pierce the Veil. Emo band from like the 20 teens. And still making music. Still making music. Yeah. Look at that smile. Look at his easy to look at eyes. Okay, Craig's pretty good looking too, okay? Don't get me wrong. But Matt's got style. And he's got an appreciation for emo music. And ska music. And punk music. Probably metal too. Definitely like classic rock. Anyways.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. Sure, post-hardcore, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's definitely under like the emo umbrella though. Alright, trust me. But yeah, sure, post-hardcore screamo, I guess, technically, yeah. Whatever. We all look at Matt confused. I wouldn't. I'd be like, so you want to like get out of here? You know, go see a concert or something?
Oh, man.
It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Hey.
Hey, how's the shop nowadays?
Hey.
Busy as ever. I'm torn with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Oh.
Matt cocks his head to the side.
I'll ask you, though.
We get down to the final hand of the night. And it's, hey, no sorry, and hey, whoa, hey, we're playing poker. Poker? I hardly know where. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips. By the way, the addition of the Kayleigh cam has been a treat. Well, I'm glad you think so. Thank you. You know, I'm always very self-conscious. I'm always very self-conscious. So, thank you. I say no more sake. No more sake! Sake! You know, like Tom Cruise from Last Samurai. Sake! Sorry. If you guys don't get that reference, you should go watch The Last Samurai, okay? I liked it. I liked it. Yeah. It was like Dances with Wolves, but in Japan. If you know, you know. That should be a pretty good description of what The Last Samurai is. It's Dances with Wolves in Japan, starring Tom Cruise. Yeah. Okay. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken a tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals with all kinds. I thought as much when I first saw it. It is though. It is. And like Tom Cruise very much plays, you know, that's kind of his backstory, like, you know, from before the movie, is that he was Dances with Wolves, you know? And this is like, oh, he's been rehired by the American Army to do the same thing, where he betrayed, you know, the tribe that he was welcomed into, the tribe of Native Americans, before they were all slaughtered by the American Army because of his betrayal. And they were like, we'd like to hire you to do the same thing, but in Japan with samurai. And he's like, fucking, I need more money for booze, sure. I guess. I fucking hate you guys. And they're like, yeah, but it's either this or we throw you in jail. So, and then he's like, yeah, alright. I won't spoil the rest, because it's I like it. I think it's a good movie. Say what you will. We get down to the final. Oh yeah, I refusing Brian Diesel's assault counts. Yeah, I read that.
So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round?
Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. More whiskey? That's what I'll think.
Do you really wanna unleash the beast?
Well, now I'm curious. Typical depressed male until he transitions to weeb. I see. Now I'm curious.
I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense.
I got a Lily's 18 years single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral.
So,
Now you're talking my language. Alfred, make room in the wine cellar.
He throws the keys to his truck on the table?
She's said better days, but she can still pull a tree truck out of the ground. Besides, I still have the Batmobile.
The what?
The Batmobile.
Nope. I like that Craig is already pawning off minor parts of River's future. Very minor parts, okay? It's just an aged 18 years bottle of scotch. All things considered, it's probably less than $100. It's probably about $100. If it's aged 18 years, it's probably about $100. All right, come on. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal of cards, Bry guy.
Yeah, you guys.
No, that's not right.
Are you guys sure you wanna?
so,
You heard the man. Deal.
Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey.
So I know what she might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could I be so sure of his abilities at gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure. Of my own luck. Great biceps, but it doesn't last long though. I lost everything in a game of poker in the back room of Simpson Tea House on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, Alfred, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Shashway Park, and had to make my life new from there. It took me nearly 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. Then I climbed a mountain, and I learned martial arts from Tibetan monks. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest steps of human fear. Loved deeper than I had ever loved. I lost it all, many times over. Always be mindful of your surroundings. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. It's at the hand of a man with clown makeup. Or maybe a big guy who's roided out with a gas mask named Bane.
My Christ, this guy loves to trauma dump. Seriously! I have to make it funnier doing this. This guy loves to trauma dump. See, that's what the Batman voice is for. You gotta put a little humor in there, because, oh my god,
hey,
So let's make this more interesting.
he needs therapy. Yeah. Or an arch nemesis. A supervillain? I don't know. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. Jesus fucking Christ.
oh,
All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance?
oh,
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, instant ramenly, searching for any sort of tell Game Grumps. Any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. Stu needs to stop drinking. Hey, let's say he needs to keep drinking and stop pokering. What the hell? Yeah. I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts.
Oh.
Fine. The whiskey is yours. Hey, that's why you don't dance with the devil. So, what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave. Thus.
Oh.
Next week, boys.
Next week.
Hey.
Hey, you got it.
Hey.
I'll be there. That's better. I'll be there.
Sure thing. Yeah. Sure thing you can. Sure thing you bet. Sure thing you bet you can.
Oh, this has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, detective.
What are you gonna say? We all say our goodbyes and oh, there it is. I've been trying to etch that spot on my back for a while. You can't see it because it's behind my back, but maybe like the way I tilt the camera, you can. Oh, there it is. We had our separate ways. Medicine is not always the best medicine. Dad did 29. Yeah.
You've got dads.
I've got dads. I'm gonna the Craig. Craig. I got a third date with Craig I gotta do. We got 2 S ranks. We're sitting on 2 S ranks, baby. We can't fail this one. Third date, here we go. Third date, here we go. What we got, 45 minutes, give or take? Give or take or so? Yeah, alright. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double check to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's going to be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am.
Hey, Amanda Panda.
Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hey, Pops.
Ready for your trip?
Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go.
How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days.
Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that.
Are you even gonna have time to take pictures?
I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments.
Oh, what's the series about?
It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. Okay.
What?
I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. See, so there's like some things that are different. Like this bit between Amanda and I, that's different. So anytime I'm going on a date, that's different. The poker thing is different. So maybe I could get away. Because there's really only like if I had to say like which amount of it is the same, it's probably like a good quarter of the content is the same every time you play it. Not even, maybe like 1/5 to a quarter. For sure the intro, you know, before you go on your first date, that's usually the same. Then there's little parts in between. Like a lot of the interactions after the date, before you choose your next date, that's usually the same. But it looks like there are some things that are different depending on which dad you're dating. Like that poker, I don't think the poker thing didn't happen with Matt Sella. We didn't go to a poker game together when I dated Matt Sella. It was something completely different, and I don't remember what it was. And it doesn't matter. So maybe I could just do this every year and just do a little bit, just do a different dad. If that's what you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below, okay?
Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there in nature. You know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature, the old madre of trees. Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all.
Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off of International Haunted House Hunters.
Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs.
Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Relax, Dadtron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me.
Oh, well, alright, don't steal anything, okay?
Hmm?
Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. I got it. Seems like I'm pushing him away, you know? Don't you dare is joking. But obviously, I think Craig wants to feel like he's being helpful. I think he needs that. He's got 3 kids. He likes to help. I'm gonna go with such a gentleman. Let him do it, because Don't You Dare is also not letting him help, but in a cute, sassy kind of way. I think such a gentleman. Yeah.
Such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there.
Yeah, plants, baby! Oh, we're gonna get S rank already again. Well, we're gonna friggin' do it. Never fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. See? He wants to help, because he's been working towards it. That's really pathetic looking, actually. I should never show my arms again. Well, let me see if the other one looks better. I should really start working out again. There's like nothing there. Did you see the little line? Wow. You know, I should start working out again. That was really pathetic.
Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy.
I'll take you easy. I mean, I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda?
Yep, on her way to a school trip in Washington, D.C. What about your offspring?
A man already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car, and we get in. Oh no.
What's wrong?
I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back.
Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots?
No, it's just,
Try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes.
Craig takes a deep breath.
Do we have anything to listen to?
It's your car, dude. What? Don't you have something to listen to?
All I had in my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Craig hands me a thick case full of CDs.
Take your pick.
I thumb through page after page of kids' sing-along CDs.
Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back.
Keep going.
I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it.
DJ Kegstan's Mega Mix Volume 1.
Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it.
I pop the CD into the car's stereo, and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays, and soon enough, we're both happily singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway.
This song was Carl's favorite.
Carl, the third roommate.
You brought that dog home one night and it couldn't pry you two apart.
So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark.
And then we had a room inspection.
That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything.
And Carl was just under a blanket.
Bless that pup's courage under fire.
Man, did we do some dumb stuff back in college.
The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we are surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer.
It feels good to be back out here.
Real good.
We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all that hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone.
Everything all right?
Yep, just had to fire off one last working day.
Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all of the murder sprints. I look around and take in the tall trees and animal chirps.
Everything okay back there?
There's no reception out here.
Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that.
I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
Oh, man.
But what if there's a problem?
Ooh, that's tough. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Ooh. Okay, there won't be. You've trained for this. You've trained for this? Yeah.
Look, Corey.
Yeah, because you won't be as a little bit too dismissive. And, reception is the least of our worries. Seems kind of negative.
Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend.
We keep marching down the trail. That was weird. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. So either that was a neutral answer, or that question didn't yield any benefit, like pros or cons, depending on the answer. After a bit, he stops in his tracks.
Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception.
Craig, seriously, what's wrong?
I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing.
Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands.
Craig doesn't say anything. Give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. And then I remember that they're in Smashley's hands, and those are not in good hands.
Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service. Just two dads relaxing out of the woods.
Craig looks me directly in the eyes. There's a lot of little, like, grammar and mix-ups. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. You know, I do love finding those in games. I love finding them. Especially in, like, translated games or, like, originally JRPGs that are translated for, like, American release or whatever. North American release, European release. Craig looks me directly in the eyes.
No distractions, no cell phone service. Just two dads relaxing out in the woods.
We're gonna have some fun this weekend.
Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite. And we're both glad to see that we're the only people here.
I can't believe you still have this tent.
Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. Yeah, it's seen better days, sure. But I think we'll be able to survive.
I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes.
We still know how to do this, right?
Of course we do.
We do not. Saving. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut.
I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night.
We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Hey,
Bro, look at us go.
Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land.
Verily. And, look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on.
So, what's next on the Camp Extravaganza docket?
Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to.
Let's get hiking.
Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
bro.
Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like?
I look over where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does.
That tree looks like a butt.
I can't get over how detailed it is.
I examine the butt tree further.
The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples.
I thought we were gonna have a great time camping, but this makes it even better.
Craig holds back a snicker.
I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one.
I'm snickering now too.
Let us analyze this tree further.
Oh, just had butt sex already, my god. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. Alright, I need a second. Just hold on. Yeah, I put on my hoodie. Talk amongst yourselves, chat. I'm feeling delicious. Oh my god, my cat tried to play the game. Hi, I'm back. You've trained. What the hell? You've trained. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, sorry, I'm back now. I put on my hoodie. It's okay. I feel better. No, I didn't vomit. Okay, just leave it alone, chat. I didn't though. That sake had me feeling hot. Now I'm feeling cold, so I had to put on my hoodie. Okay, don't question it.
The best thing about this is that there's no Johners here to tell us our jokes are bad.
We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again.
It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember from back in our college days.
I think we're getting pretty close now.
Check it out.
And there's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Wow, that's pretty. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall, spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape. We're gaping, chat. With the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate.
The old waterfall.
Nice.
Nice! God damn it.
It's gorgeous. Nature is so grand.
Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Oh.
What a cute moment. It's a very cute moment.
Think we could jump off of it, like the old days? Heh! This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about?
Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. Sorry, I was drooling a little bit. Look at Craig's butt, or don't look at Craig's butt. Look at Craig's butt.
I can't help but sneak a peek, but that is a good butt.
Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. Am I in trouble?
I do a lot of glute workouts.
Eggplants, baby! Let's go! Oh, we're getting S rank. We're getting S rank. I immediately turn away, blushing. See, am I blushing? Am I blushing now? I'm blushing a little bit. It's the butt. It's not the sake.
Oh.
You coming or what?
Not yet, I'm not.
Oh, what? I don't know about this, dude.
He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes.
We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal.
Oof. Got it, Chief. Let's put on a show. Who needs pants anyway? I don't know. Let's put on a show seems a little... Let's put on a show! Yeah, you got it, Chief, or who needs pants anyway? You got it, Chief. Because I think what Craig needs is he needs to know that this isn't going to change who we are. That's why I keep calling him like buddy and pal and chief and stuff.
You got it, Chief.
Is that like it's still us? It's still us. It's still me, bestie. This isn't going to change who we are. I take my shirt off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb. Okay, so that wasn't either that was a neutral answer, or it wasn't one that would be positive or negative either way, no matter what I answered. It was just for flavor. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney.
Man, this could be dangerous.
Craig looks me in the eyes.
Don't think. Just jump.
Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from the water.
Whoa!
He treads water and looks up at me.
You coming or what?
Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible.
My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge. I try to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your art was in the right place.
I playfully splash water at Craig.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
You know, like the John Cena meme.
Are you sure about that?
I splash him again.
You've given me no choice.
Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water.
You've awakened the beast.
I've awakened the beast? The beast? Is the beast awakened? Sorry. He launches another wave of water at me.
Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Squirt water at him with your hands. Hammer fist. Dunk on that fool! I gotta dunk him. I'm gonna have to dunk him. You know I gotta dunk him, chat. I'm gonna dunk on that fool. I lunge for Craig and manage to get him in an arm lock.
Time for the finishing move.
I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
Then I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
Bro.
My turn.
Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and quite literally tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water, devastated.
You think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These aren't cannons. They're dad launchers.
Eggplants! Yeah! No, I'm so good at this game. Craig does a playful flex for me. So glad I dunked on, bro. Get dunked on. Get dunked on, bro. Craig does a playful flex for me.
Damn.
Craig, truce, please.
Oh, he is so into it. He's so into it. Detective is so into it. Craig thinks about it.
Yeah, sure.
We shake hands.
There's peace.
Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh?
I'll race you to the top, or I've had enough excitement for today. Well, see, now they're wet. Now they're wet, and they're going to be climbing these rocks that are slippery. And they're wet. They have wet feet. That seems dangerous. I don't think you should make it a race. Like, going up slowly, sure. But as a race, I don't know. Be careful. I'll be careful. Race you to the top. Don't do this too many times. What do you mean? Or it's curtains for gumption. No! What? No, there's no way. You can't die in this game. It's a dating simulator. We run all the way to the top. Up the slick rocks and cannonball off of the waterfall again. What a rush!
Good form on that one. Want to go again? You know it. I'm pretty tired. Why don't we go back to the tents and get out of these wet clothes? That's what I'm trying to think of. Please be pretty tired. Okay, I'm pretty tired. We should probably head back. We gotta put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sopping wet. Yeah, I am. Wait. We hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tinfoil. You ready for a feast?
Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you.
Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now. I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. I mean, that's most of my diet when I'm at home, is I just microwave some ramen. I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with microwaving your food. Look, I cook all day at work. I don't want to cook when I come home. Come on. Well, just like bring something home from work. Like today, I brought home like the other half of a wrap that I made with like some Asian slaw and cucumbers and onions and crispy chicken and some volcano sauce, which is basically bang bang sauce. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, but I made soup today. I didn't take pictures because usually I take pictures of the soup that I'm making and then like I'll post it online, you know, on my Blue Sky. Cooking with Kayleigh. And but this one was kind of a slop soup where you just like put everything into a pot and just boil it. But it was like a chicken and hominy soup, like a Mexican chicken and hominy soup. It's basically hominy is basically corn. Okay, it's basically, it tastes like corn. They had like some peppers and tomatoes and onions and garlic and a little cumin and some broth base. Some hot sauce, some lime juice, the garnish with like cilantro on top, like full leaves, not chopped, just like full leaves of cilantro because it looks prettier that way. And it was pretty freaking good. It was pretty freaking good. It was basically a Mexican chicken and corn soup. It tastes pretty freaking good. But since it was a, you know, just slop everything together into the pot and just cook it all at the same time, there wasn't a lot of sauteing. And I like to like show the steps, whereas this was just like, just put it all together. Just put it all in the pot and get it to a boil. Get it to 165 degrees, you're good. It didn't feel like it was worth it taking pictures of it. Just because there wasn't really much work to it.
At least let me start the fire.
Sure. Let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Start rubbing sticks, I guess, or grab 2 rocks and smash them together. As long as they're the right kind of rocks. You know, you get a little bit of brush in there, and, you know, there you go.
Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude.
Don't be, we can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard is it? How hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood.
I gestured to the trees around us.
Oh, man.
There's no shortage of that.
And some tinder.
Yeah, you need tinder.
Oh.
Well, you don't need Tinder if there's the two of you here. Like, wait, is this a polyamorous relationship? We could make that work.
And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate a house. Depends on the show.
Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could conceptually make a passable-looking campfire.
Oh.
Just that fire, right?
That's the fun part.
The sun is just now setting in. A cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick.
I've done this in the past. I know I could figure it out. Just give me a second.
Any way I can help?
Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen.
You can do it. Never knew a better Craig. Or just go overboard with compliments. Honestly, I think we could go overboard. Just keep showering him. Just keep showering him with compliments. I'm gonna go overboard.
You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hard-working father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daddies think you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great.
Yeah!
Bro, stop. You're gonna make me cry.
Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire.
Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Yeah, but how? Did he do the stick thing or did he do the rock thing? Which one did he do? Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going.
Way to go, man. We're regular all outdoorsy fellas.
Hooray for not dying.
I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Well, I can't believe I just yawned. I wasn't supposed to yawn. You didn't see that, chat.
You didn't see that. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner.
Sorry, I was just thinking about camping and how tiring that must be. I watch as Craig stokes a fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and the fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit with the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air. I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan. He's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it, while basting them both in butter. Thyme and ginger. Okay. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. I've been there. Like eating the dry ramen. I tried it. Once. Or twice. I don't know. The beef one's better than the chicken one when you're doing it that way.
When did this happen? You used to eat dry cereal every morning with beer instead of milk.
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready.
Craig puts the steaks out onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away.
Oh.
Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I swear to God.
Yeah, okay, chat. Come on, chat. Where is it? You're gonna gloat. Chat, you're gonna gloat. You're gonna gloat about how you're supposed to let your steaks rest. Let's hear it. Let's hear it from the hashtag steaks should rest team. Just wait, chat's gonna pipe in and be like, yes, see? Oh yeah, you kept claiming that that's not necessary. What? Listen. I've been proven wrong, okay? I have been proven wrong. You're supposed to let it rest. Wasn't it? It was Maddie Matheson or somebody I think I watched, or somebody that did like a video about how you're supposed to rest. You're supposed to rest the chick. Maybe it was Babish. Is it Babish? Might have been Babish. One of those YouTube cooks. Anyways, you're right. You're supposed to let it rest. Craig's right. You're right. Everybody's right. I, as a chef, and you know what? Like, I don't deliberately let things rest, but just putting it under the heat lamp and waiting for the servers to come and pick it up, that is letting it rest. That is letting it rest. So, in a sense, I've been involuntarily letting it rest. Okay? Been letting them rest involuntarily. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Or incroyable. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Wow. That's a pretty good spread. Not gonna lie. Pretty good spread. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Ellipses.
Everything tastes okay.
I'm in heaven.
That's what I like to hear.
Remember how, for an entire semester, we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
It's so hard to not go back to that.
Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together.
Craig laughs. But there's no humor in it.
I'm glad you think that.
I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted.
You okay?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh, man.
Oh, Craig.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel.
You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to, for my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them.
And when you work out a lot, and then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Nice.
Nice.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it.
Ellipses, pal. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here. But you gotta take care of yourself, too.
Bro.
Well, I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and
That's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know.
Dude.
what?
You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but
Okay, but I try to spread less butter on my bread, okay? You don't need that much to add flavor to a decent bread already. It's a sourdough toast, so look. A little butter goes a long way, all right? I'm trying to get a flatter tummy here. Thank you very much. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that the metaphor isn't literally about not on butter on too much bread, but sometimes that's not such a bad thing. All right, as long as it's a flavorful enough bread.
You can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You made it too, pal.
I know I can provide for my family. If I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
Oh.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here.
Craig, you're trying your best. And you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh, man.
Do I, though?
Hell yeah, bro. Trust me on this one. Yeah. Like I said before, he wants me to use bro. He wants me to call him buddy and bro and pal. Because he doesn't want that part of us to change. He doesn't want to feel like we're stopping being friends and starting a relationship. Hell yeah, bro. Fucking eggplants! I told you! He still wants to be my best friend. He also wants to bone. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate. He's hardworking. He's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person.
If you could only see yourself the way I see you.
Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Look at that smile. Look at that chest. Look at those briefs. Boxer briefs. Those thighs.
Come on. I brought dessert.
How are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
What?
I know little to nothing about cooking.
Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Bro.
Bro! Well, you still know how to cook s'mores, right?
I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? Do you? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows.
Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved.
You know what? I agree. I agree. If we're talking like it's black on the outside, is a 10, and a 0 it's straight up raw, you gotta go at least a 7. 7 or 8. 7 or 8, okay? At least a 7 or 8. You want it to be like gooey. Because I hate the texture of just straight up marshmallows. But like when it's like marshmallow fluff and it's like liquid marshmallow, you know, it's the more the softer it is, the better. I don't want a chewy gelatinous chew. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Even when I was a kid, I was like, ugh. I set them on fire. Yes, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like at least a 7 or 8. I will probably be okay with a 9 or a 10, as long as 10 doesn't mean it's falling off of the stick. Okay.
Brutish.
Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth.
He's good at catching things.
See, I've been still trying to figure out, like, you know, he was looking at Craig's butt and he was like, ooh, like maybe Gumshoe's the top. But now he's good at catching. Now they might take turns. I feel like this relationship, they might take turns. You know? Yeah.
Pro move.
We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again.
Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky.
These stars are so much brighter out here.
Yeah. I miss this detective.
Me too.
We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent.
What's gonna happen in that tent?
We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag.
Wait, where's the other sleeping bag?
Okay. I look around for a second. Oh, guess I forgot to pack it.
Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here.
No way. Here.
Craig unzips the sleeping bag. Alright, this is gonna be the deciding factor. Who's big spoon, who's little spoon? And spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it. Okay.
Night, bro.
Good night, bro.
I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver. Without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. Gumshoes a bottom. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly, we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing.
Craig,
I don't know.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore.
bro. Me too, pal.
I run my hands through his hair, then down his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you.
I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Ooh, ooh, that got spicy. Hell yeah, butt tree, tough talk. Get some good points there. Waterfall, not too many. S rank, baby, let's go! Yeah, we got this. We got this in the bag. This is it. This is it. I'm gonna tap to continue. It's gonna show a little saving screen. And then we're gonna have to finish this. Glad you didn't die on the waterfall. Can I actually die on the waterfall? And we're gonna have to finish this next time on Kayleigh Plays Dream Daddy. Is it saving? Is it gonna save? Oh, well, I gotta wait for it to save, I guess. Because I don't think it's saved there. I don't know if it's saved there. Whew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, detective. Be cool. Amanda walks to the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No? You asked too many questions? Or sorry, sweetie, it's the feds? I think the last time I did this, I said, sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. Which is really funny. It is really funny. But what do you think I should say, chat? Should I try something new? I haven't done it here, so I think it'd be a fun thing to do here. I could say, sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. What? No, or you asked too many questions. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it.
Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming.
I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee. It would fill my heart with glee. We got saving. All right, that's it. So we will continue this next time on Kayleigh Plays Dream Daddy. Tune in, not tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is the Super Bowl, and I have to work, because I work at a bar, as some of you may know. So, I will not be playing this, tomorrow night, but we will do it on Monday. Tune in Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, for the next exciting episode of Dream Daddy. And there we can decide if we want to keep playing as Gumshoe or if we just want to, like, call it. Because I'm pretty sure that should be the finale. That'll get me that spicy picture of Craig. The good ending with Craig. Because we got 3 S ranks. We got 3 S ranks? Come on. There's no way we don't have it with 3 S ranks. As long as I don't mess up the final line of questioning, like, on the last day. I'm pretty sure we've got this. So tune in. Tune in on Monday nights. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to do. If you want to see more Dream Daddy after this, if you think we should just go right back to Final Fantasy VII. Which in its own way is, it's very fun Valentine's Day themed. We got to have a date with Barrett, and, we gotta search for the cure for Cloud, I think is where we left off. So let me know. Let me know if you guys want to see more. If I should have Gumshoe. I feel like Dream Daddy just started. Well, it's not a very long game. It's not a very long game. So I could have Gumshoe date other dads, because we can do the date sequences with other dads too. I know that's one thing that Jordan, who's been requesting this the most and has not been here for any episode of Dream Daddy, and he said he was hoping it might be for the whole month. But if you guys think that there's another dad that's Gumshoe would date, let me know. And I can have Gumshoe date another dad. And then, we won't have to do the whole intro thing over again. So let me know. I could see Gumshoe dating the goth daddy, because he does kind of have the same kind of sense of fashion as Edgeworth. So I could see that. I could see him dating Damien. I could see Damien being in the prosecutor's office, working with Edgeworth and Von Karma with the kind of attire that Damien wears. So let me know what you guys think. And until next time, have a great night. Have a wonderful week. I love you all. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.